Hello and welcome to this setup tutorial for the board game Catan. It's possible that you have a version that has components that look different from mine, but I'll mention that. If you'd also like to know how to play this game, I have a separate video for that. So, let's get it ready to play. I'll be setting it up for 3 players. I have a newer version of Catan, so I have these puzzle pieces to put together first. This is the sea. If you have an older version where the sea is made up of blue tiles, then keep those in the box for now. Let's put this together. When you're ready, place it in the middle of all players. Then take out all these land tiles, even if you have an older version. If this is your very first game, the rulebook gives you a suggestion on how to put them. Otherwise, just shuffle them. Then start placing them one by one inside the sea here. I'll start on the outside and work my way going around to the middle. Of course, you can't place them face up. You should. If you don't have these puzzle pieces as the sea, then start in the middle and go outward. Keep going until you have placed all the tiles. When you're done, take out this figure. The robbers, the highwaymen. Mine look like this, but it's possible that you have a wooden black pawn for that. Place the figure on the desert, the tile that only shows sand. If you have blue tiles for the sea, now is the time to place them all around the island. Look at the rulebook for how you're supposed to place them. Next we have these round tokens. On one side they have a number, and on the other side there is a letter. Keep it with the letter face up. If you want them, you can mix them and place them however you like. But you can also place them in alphabetical order. The letter A goes in the middle, the B somewhere next to it. Then start going around with C and D and so on. Place a letter on all the tiles except the desert. There should be no round tokens left when you're done. And when you're done, start flipping them all over so that it shows the number. Make sure you get each and every one of them. Then time to get cards on the table. You've got these trays to put them in, so get those out first. You can place them anywhere around the board. Then take out all the cards and separate them. There's wood and brick, grain and wool, also ore, and these bonus cards. These are the only ones you need to shuffle and place face down. You've got 2 dice. They can also go somewhere around the board. And finally, all the players get figures. Pick a color and then take out all the pieces of that color. Mine are plastic, but it's possible that yours are made of wood. They will look differently from mine, but they're still the same. Every player also gets this little board with the information on it. Time to pick a first player. Today, that will be me. I take one of my villages. In my game, that looks like this. If you have wooden pieces, then it will look like a little house. You will also have a wooden piece that looks like a church, but that is a city. You have to take the smaller one, a village. Since I'm the first player, I get to place mine on the board first. You don't place them on the tiles, but on the corners. In most cases, it's best to place your village in between 3 tiles. And if possible, somewhere next to tiles that have red numbers or at least big numbers, like this one. I'll place my village here, and then a road goes next to it. If you have wooden pieces, a road will just be this wooden bulk. Then it's player 2. She places her village on the board here. And a road. And then player 3. You must have at least space for 2 roads between villages. You may not place villages too close together. There always has to be room for at least 2 roads in between. But you get to place another one before you start the game. And then you start with the last player going back to player number 1. So player 3 places the second village here, plus a road. Player 2 places the second village here, in between this, and this. No, that's player 3, so player 3 gets to take one card with these resources, one of these. It matches this one for these, for that tile, and one of these. Next, player 2 places a second house and another road. And then takes the cards for where the second village was placed. And I finish this setup by placing my second village here and another road. So I take these cards. Done! You're ready to start the game. If you'd also like to know how to play it, please follow me to the tutorial. Thank you for watching this setup, and see you for the next one.